What's up, my derps? It's your boy Gregolis and the rest of the DD&D show team. It is Sunday, so you know what that means. We're super duper live, and we are excited for episode 13. And oh my God, the energy that's coming out of my body. Let's go. Peter, take it away from me, because I don't deserve a mic.
If your energy is lasting and coming out that much from your body, you need to see a doctor.
I thought he was going to say coming out of my butt. And super duper, what are you for?
I am a dad.
Well, gosh darn. Okay, so let's do some quick announcements, everybody. Check out the Derpwood on YouTube. We have some new content coming out. We brought some stuff over from my D&D with Me channel, and this one's actually teaching you about railroading. So if you're interested in becoming a DM, a mediocre DM like myself, you can learn about not railroading in your games. Other than that, we're on Spotify. Give us a follow there. Listen to it. What else do I got? Anybody else, gang?
Those are the main points right now. Waawaatesi's done some more filming for some dice stuff, and in general, we're all just super excited about getting this episode going.
All right, then. Okay, let me just adjust my microphone because it is hitting me in the chin, and I don't like it. Moving forward, previously on Dungeons, Dragons, and Dice. Just as our party was about to reunite within the Knoll Cave, an unwelcome noise of yips and barks came from the entrance. After a few close calls, the party grouped back up only to be met with the leader of the Knoll tribe, Splitter, deformed and enraged by the crystals they've been seeing along their travels. The party faced a tough battle, but in the end, Perry dealt the killing blow as Splitter tried to retreat. Upon further investigation, some items were found and quickly taken by Perry. An argument ensued with Borok and Perry at the forefront. Borok leaving with Grjorn to exit the cave. They noticed that the remainder of the gnolls escaped during the battle with their leader. While Perry and Waawaatesi further explored the glow behind the ramshackle wall in the cave, Perry, peeking through, noticed crystals, much like the ones that were attached to the now slain body of Splitter. The group mounted up and made their way back to the Bloodhand encampment. As dawn breaks over the plains, sunlight crawls across the vast green waves of grass on a clear sky. The fall air is crisp, a little cooler, but nonetheless a welcoming change from the stale air and stench of the caves. With your horses secured, you make your way back towards the Bloodhand encampment. So I will say that you have all been, you guys pretty much rested until night when you decided to travel towards the hovel, or the cave, sorry, and the whole fight with Splitter ensued. Now, by the time you got out, it is dawn, and you are now making your way back towards the Bloodhand encampment.
So that's just to double check here. We haven't had a rest since that fight, right?
You have not had a long rest.
No.
Since the afternoon or early evening of that night, because after you on the seventh day, after the rest of you waited to see if that Knoll hunter would come back, that's when you began to investigate. And let's just say the evening into late at night, through the searching through the caves and fighting Splitter, it's you're getting pretty tired, let's say, but you're kind of in the day, you're in the sunlight, you're a little reinvigorated from the fight.
So we haven't had a long rest since Perry put Borok to sleep. Got it. Okay.
Oh well,
I mean, I'll take that. I'll take that as a long rest, man.
I mean, that definitely wasn't a long rest. If we could be so bold to say. But yeah.
So I know that Grjorn, and I were on the horses out front. So is the whole group together now, or what's?
Yeah, the group all exited the cave. There were some words exchanged, and you all jumped on your horses and began to leave with the dawn rising in the east.
Maybe not all of us jumped.
Maybe some were lifted up.
Yeah.
Up. Uppy.
All right, I'm going to just be on a brisk pace back to the camp.
So if you remember, it was pretty much like a day's ride to get back. So you'd be entering you'd be getting back to the Bloodhand encampment within like.
I was talking about ours.
Oh, your camp. Okay, yeah, that one was only a couple hours out. Yeah, so you firmly your horse, you kind of get it into a good trot and you start moving along quicker. I think Grjorn was with you on your back.
Yeah,
nope, I was on my own horse.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Perry and I were riding back together.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Yes, I was. I'm with Waawaatesi.
How far away is Borok in the front of?
Once you saw his horse start to pick up pace and you decided like not to follow, he's quite a ways out. He's out of earshot, you think.
You think?
Perry.
Yes.
You maybe want to talk about what happened back there?
Well, what do you mean? I thought. Oh, you mean when I was a leader and I helped defeat the cave people? Yeah. That was awesome. I can lead more often.
Watch your tongue.
Who are you?
Perry.
Oh.
Waawaatesi? Why so rude?
Bo is a great leader.
Oh well, of course, but I can lead too.
I mean, you did lead yourself into that tunnel and didn't communicate. Then we came in to help you. You kind of went on your own there and didn't play teamsy there, Perry.
Well, if I recall, at the time that you messaged me, I was terrified and I didn't want to get caught by the evil dog things. So,
yeah,
I couldn't respond back.
I mean, yes, but we as the team, not hearing back from you, assumed the worst and came to look for you, as we would anyone on the team.
Oh. So what you're saying is you were worried about me?
Aye.
Aw, you care about me, Grjorn, you big softy.
I mean, I never claimed to be a hardy. Focus, okay. Barry. Focus.
That's true, you did it.
Yeah, but let me put this in as the politest way I can here, Perry. Borok's the leader, and for all intents and purposes, you put hands on him. That's not gonna fly. I mean, if you did that to me, I'd probably kill you straight outright. Just letting you know.
I didn't put hands on nobody.
Well, yes, you put him to sleep. You used magic on him. Nobody wants magic used on them. That's for enemies.
He looked very tired, and I assisted with helping him rest.
Yeah,
What you did was uncalled for, and it wasn't Bo's direction for us to come into the cave, okay? I was the one that went in first when Grjorn said that you weren't answering and that something was wrong. So I went looking for you, and you acted inappropriately.
Wow.
Oh,
She's got fangs.
I do. Do you want to see them?
No.
She used the I word. Oh.
The I word?
Maybe I'm not. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Waawaatesi. I'm sorry, Grjorn.
It isn't us you should be apologizing to.
Well, I said it. I'm sorry, Bo.
not here. So.
Bo didn't hear it. He's not
I'm scouting. We'll say I'm scouting.
Well, you two both heard it, so it was said.
I mean, if that's the way you want to play it, that's up
I
to
think
you.
you should
are
make it
an
up
adult.
to Bo.
Well, how can I do that? I can try and hunt for something and bring him back something.
Well, you better figure it out fast before he comes back,
My goodness, it's
Barry,
been really
Barry,
hard
can I
today.
ask you something?
or else you can share a horse with Grjorn on the way.
Yes.
Did you, whoa. Why do I get stuck with him? I'm just kidding. I love this
Hey,
film.
what? That's not.
I love this.
Is it gonna sit in front of you or behind you on the horse?
Dealer's choice. I can snuggle both ways.
No, I don't. Oh goodness. Waawaatesi, I'm sorry that I upset you. Can I please still ride with you?
For now, yes. But you better think of something fast.
Thank you.
You need to make this
Okay,
up
well,
to
I'm
Bo.
thinking, but everyone keeps talking, and I can't think and talk at the same time. I'm not
Grjorn,
a
shut up.
magician.
Oh. Barry, speaking of teams, as I understand it, you might have found some loot after we all put in some work in there.
Oh, I did. Yes, I have these 2 items here, and I know that they're magical. Yes, we're gonna find out what they are. Can't wait.
Just gonna.
I was gonna say, I heard dice roll. What is Peter doing?
No.
Oh no!
I want to point out to Perry. There's 3 items.
Yes.
I hope.
Okay.
He knows there's.
Yes, I said 3. I said 3.
Okay.
I said,
I just wanted to make sure.
I was
was
going to
like-
investigate that anyway. So.
Yeah, I was sitting there and I was like, I'm not there, but.
I was tough of like, do I play this for plot or? There was 3 items there.
As
My memory, because I have keen mind, so I remember things. Thank you, brilliant mind.
No worries.
If there's one thing I knew about you, Perry, is that your mind is keen and brilliant.
Thank you.
Is there anything I can help with? Because, I can identify things, and you can identify if it's magic, but I can figure out maybe what it is on the ride back.
Oh, you have that? Oh, I thought we had to take it back to camp for someone to do that. Mind you, I did kind of tuck him away privately because I was kind of snooty with you guys. Well, I was mad at Bo because he scolded me, and then so I was petty and I pocketed the items. But I was going to share, I swear, as I was just not at that moment. I didn't want to reward bad behavior.
All right. Well, as the elder of the group, it's perception, right? And that probably wasn't.
Are you the elder of the group?
I don't look it, but I am.
How old are you?
176.
Oh, yes, you are old.
Holy crap!
Aye.
You're older than crap. 100.
Yes, but
What is your
gold dwarves
What is
don't
your
crack.
skin routine? How do you do that?
Well, maybe
I'd
it's
be lucky
Maybelline
to
or
live
maybe
to
I'm born with it.
111.
You're what?
Oh, I would be lucky to live to 111.
Oh, yes. Us dwarves, us gold dwarves. We're from Navigawa, by the way. We tend to last long.
I need to drink some of that Navigawa water.
Right? Here's. I'll pull out a bottle of rum, the Bacchanal rum.
Oh fuck!
Here you go, kid. I'll toss it to you.
Thank you. I'm thirsty.
So,
You take it back, you go. Can you actually roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
while he's on the horse.
Oh fuck! Projectile vomit in the back of Waawaatesi's
I
head.
swear to fucking God.
Okay, that's decent.
See, I thought you
That was
sitting-
18.
I was an 18. Oh, you managed to stomach it, but see, sorry, I thought you were sitting in front like a little child in front of.
That sounds
Yeah,
more like
that probably makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You take this little this glass bottle and you feel like this fire almost in your stomach, and you can feel it like as it's going down into your esophagus. You're just like it almost takes your breath away for a second, but you're fine.
With hints of vanilla.
Oh, that wasn't water. That wasn't water. Okay, but that's
didn't come from the
Here you
War
go.
either.
You
Oh
did?
no, it didn't. Oh.
You take that back?
Okay.
This is my family's rum. It's the best rum
It was very
of the
delicious.
island.
I think you might have been adopted.
It was
No,
very
and
delicious for rum.
Don't let the Firebeard clan fool you. Bacchanal rum is the best. Perry,
Yes.
might I make 2 suggestions?
Oh, okay, sure. Since we're criticizing Perry all day, yes.
Well, Perry, you left yourself open for criticism. You made some mistakes in there.
Okay, that's
and,
fine. Okay.
That's part of learning. I might suggest maybe you pass me those items and let me identify them. And you know me, I'm not here to take anybody's anything, but at least we find out what they are.
Unless it's alcohol.
Okay.
Well, unless it's alcohol, yeah, that's true. That's right. But
Yeah, okay.
maybe you might want to go and have a conversation with Borok, because as much as you might
Okay,
think you're
but
the
shouldn't I have
leader, he's the leader of the group.
So what you're saying is both of you are saying Bo's leader.
Yes, and you have to respect him and that, and
Mhm.
and maybe. Well, I mean, I don't know how much traveling you've done with teams, but that's how teams work, Perry.
A leader is somebody you look up to.
Well, he looks up to everyone,
Yeah.
even me.
Nobody looks up to Perry.
Oh, yeah, Waawaatesi.
he's short.
She's sly like a fox.
Waawaatesi, you're the way you're holding me used to be warm, but now it's feeling cold. Feeling real cold.
Nay. Well,
Okay, fine. I will go talk to Bo. But should I have the items and give them to him then, or?
no, you can give them to me. He knows. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Because I
well,
need to
then
spend the
I
time
have one-
looking at them.
I have one request then.
Certainly.
The rum, please. I'm going to need some
More
some
rum.
courage here and some inspiration.
And I assume you still have the bottle, so I'll give you another bottle.
Okay.
If
Okay,
I
well,
have
I thought I tossed it back to you, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I
Oh, he
will-
still has it. Let him take another swig.
okay.
You can keep that. That's yours now, Perry. Good, right?
Okay.
Is that now the third swig?
That's his second.
Yeah.
Second and third.
It took 3 in
second and
total.
Oh, okay.
Can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me? I just want to see how it's affecting you mentally.
18.
Oh, again.
That's
Okay,
good
so
dice today.
you're keeping up with
He's a
it.
drinker.
Yeah.
Well, he did inhale a keg.
Almost drowned in a keg. Okay, I will guess I'll go ahead and look for Bo.
Well, you see him a little bit
I mean,
further
you're
ahead.
on the horse with me. How am I too loud for you?
Go on.
You're on the same. I spit on my mic.
That's my neck.
It's more like the top of your head.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Pet Perry
Just
on
like
the top of
rub
that. I'm
it.
like,
Just,
"Hmm."
yeah. Oh, good Perry. Rub it.
Perry and I are on the same horse, so if he's going to look for Bo, then am I kicking him off the horse and making him walk, or what are we doing here?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'll get off, and he can have my horse, and I'll hang with you.
Okay.
If
All
you'll
right.
let me.
Are we not going anywhere? Are we like just hanging out here?
No, we're
Still
going.
moving
We gotta
north
catch
now.
up to him.
Our camp where we have all the bear meat.
So, Borok, as you've gone ahead and you can hear like just the murmurs of talking in the background, and you're heading a little bit closer towards the camp. In the distance, you see a small band of people on horses. You're as the time's gone by, you're kind of like, it looks like they're almost at the same area of that ruined village, just in front of the camp.
All right.
And you can't really get a good beat on them right now, though.
Oh, I wonder who that is. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I got nothing. All right. Well, I'm just going to I'll halt up my horse and I'll wait for the rest of the others to catch up.
Okay, you hold back, and within a couple of minutes, you all kind of sync up together and you slowly start moving at a slower pace than you did before. The people in front of you still, or the group in front of you still is fine. They're not moving.
Did you point it out to us, Borok?
I'm doing that right now.
Roger that.
Yeah, so I pulled up the little town there that we usually go through. There seems to be a few humanoids down there. I can't get a good look at them, though. So, Waawaatesi, what do your elf eyes see?
I don't
Gotta
know.
get it in.
What do my elf eyes see?
Roll a perception check.
Should I roll perception? Because I got like really good perception.
Well, if you want to, but you're passive and picked up the people before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Trying to add here.
It's all right. It's all good.
13. 14.
24.
24. Damn. Okay, so you kind of strain your eyes a bit, and you see the familiar leathers and bows slung on the back of some fellow bloodhand hunters or raiders. You do see one at the head of the pack, which was Warchief Dolva.
Bo?
Yeah.
That's some of us.
Who?
To Warchief Dolva's there.
Well, that can either be something really good or really bad. So let's go. Let's roll. And I'll, yeah.
Are we prepared
Come
for
on,
this
boy.
though?
Oh goodness, okay.
Oh, guess what?
A cloud of dust picks up, and Borok's already taken off into the
no.
There we go.
I'm sorry, I had to.
It's all good. It's all good. Are you guys going along with him, or are you just letting him kind of go a little bit further?
We were busy switching horses, so I need up.
We already caught up to Bo.
Yeah, I think we didn't end
shoot.
up getting off the horses. He
Okay.
stopped and waited for us. So as we were plotting that, we caught up. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going. Let's roll.
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay.
Within another 15-20 minutes of riding, you hit the ruined village, and you see everyone has disembarked off their horses, and Waawaatesi, Borok, you've seen these other blood hand raiders before, but you're not, you can't put a face to a name on them. But you see Warchief Dolva kind of standing by the well that you were all looking down at before.
Well.
And he has, you can see his huge frame, and he's kind of a little hunched over. And he has the bird that you sent a message on a few weeks back. The bird is actually resting on his shoulder, which was he just picks it up again, says something to it, and it flies off behind him. Turns around and he goes, well, I thought you were gonna wait to go ahead.
Well, we decided once we found one of their kind had been murdered by their own, we'd just go on there and take them out. They didn't end up meeting us here at the city or town, but we cleared out their chief, and a couple got away, but they won't make it very far. Not on their own.
Yeah. How many you think you saw?
I don't have keen mind, but
You saw when you did your. It's all good. When you did your perception and your nature check, you didn't really get a number. You just saw it wasn't a great roll, and you saw there's a series of footprints, Knoll and hyena alike, both escaping. So you don't really know off the top of your head.
It was a nat 1, by the way.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. In all honesty, it was just a few footprints that I saw. It was some of the hyenas that keeps pets and a couple of the upright ones. But we took out Shriver, I don't know, Splitter. That's
Leave
it.
Shriver.
Leave Shriver. Yeah. We took out Splitter.
Wait a second. What is this splitter?
He was their leader.
Yeah.
The king of the Knolls.
Wasn't the one that you could talk to?
And he kind of scratches his stubble.
Well, we tried. Well, I tried originally, but unfortunately, that one had been taken over by that crystallized monstrosity, whatever the fuck it is, and we weren't getting anywhere with them. They attacked us on sight.
Wait a second. Is this the one you were talking about? What you saw in the forest there, in the jungle, up in the Zilgal Tangle?
Unfortunately, yes, and we found what looks like a deposit of it inside.
You wouldn't know that one. You wouldn't know that. Perry knows that.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
we went past it. I saw all the sparkly. Yeah. What looked like I don't know, a source of it maybe in that cave. It was glowing pink down some hallway, but I didn't want to. I was a little too afraid to check it out, not knowing what that stuff is. It seems to, if it gets attached to you, it grows and grows and grows, and then bad things happen.
Grows in the water.
It was smart of you not to go in and start touching things that you don't know about.
That's how I saw it.
What'd you do with the body?
Well, what did we do with the bodies?
Perry set it on fire. Perry set it on fire.
All right. Okay. Yeah. We set them on fire. We found out in the forest that's the best way to dispose of the bodies without that stuff spreading, from what we know.
Right. So, what do you suppose we do next?
Well, I see we got a couple options. We could move further into the Badlands here and try and find the rest of those gnolls, or now that they don't have a leader, we let them go and we go try and deal with the Commandant Dynasty. But I think, truthfully, that we need to bring a sort of treaty or a cease to all this, to the bloodshed with them. If we can figure out a way to take care of this, whatever this crystal stuff is, I truly believe that that's the most important thing right now for everybody. If there's nothing left for us to fight over, if we're all dead or all, fucking wandering around like the undead with crystals fucking hanging out of us.
Takes a long drawn out sigh, not unlike your own, and kind of looks off to the distance, and you can see his brow with his, he has his scarification tattoos, and they kind of furrow, and he goes,
first time in a long time, I'm a little, how do fancy people say, perplexed on what we should do. I think we gotta get the shaman out here, Torva. She gotta take a look at this. On a little update on the Komodan dynasty. Them scales, we got one of them bastards back tied up at the camp. He was he was wandering around where we didn't want him to, and let's just say we just got him a little occupied at the moment. But them bastards are getting a little bit more risky with every day. We got thrown back at the camp. Sustained some injuries back in the tangle. And I got Torhill. She's out there doing stuff in the south. I don't know. I haven't heard from her in a little bit.
Do we have any sort of connection? Connection. I don't know, somebody that we know deals with the Commandant Dynasty and that deals with us as well. We need some sort of liaison. That's what that word is. We need some sort of liaison between the two of us to try and I feel like with their manpower or lizard power, I don't know, whatever you call it, they would. We might be able to figure out what this stuff is. I mean, it's really starting to freak me out, if I'm being honest.
I don't know about no liaison or whatever you call it, but I think you best get to thinking, because if this thing is as serious as you think it is, hell knows what's going on with the rest of them gnolls going back to the wastes. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
Well, the head's off the snake, so at least we hopefully have them at bay.
Yeah, but there's always another snake.
You're right.
I've been told. Waawaatesi, come on over here.
Yes, sir.
What do you think of all this? Come on, girl, speak.
I'm not sure, sir.
Yeah, you're the one of them ones that connected to nature a bit, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Do you think I should get the shaman out here? She's old and she moves like dirt.
What would you bring her out here for?
To investigate it.
Is that what shamans are supposed to do?
Hell if I know, it was the first time I'm dealing with this girl. But are you scared of it? Like Borok is over here?
It's not something I've seen before. I don't want to become a crystal, sir.
Hell, I mean, people turning to crystals and all that, maybe we can make a few dollars here and there, a few pieces of gold, but that don't matter to us. But
they don't seem to be very in control, sir.
They unhinged, Borok.
They go insane, sir. Seems like there's no rhyme or reason. They're aggressive. I mean, there was the first one we came across was a boar, and yeah, they can be a little ornery sometimes. But this one came right after us. So it's just bizarre. They don't look like they have much hold. It's all rage.
Yeah, that's concerning. All right.
He whistles over to one of the other raiders, and you see like a skinnier half-orc come by, and he says,
Yeah, get some word back. Going on, get Torva ready. She's gonna have to move on this one.
and he goes, right away, sir. And he just jumps up on the horse and he takes off back towards the camp. Now, for the first time, Perry and Grjorn, you see kind of this hunched form of Dolva kind of straighten up, looks over the two in front of him and says,
How you boys doing? You feeling all right?
You were doing excellent, your kingship.
It's just Warchief. Don't put any spin on it.
Aye.
Oh, we're doing fine, Mr. Kingship or Lordship, Warchief, Worship.
Worship.
Sorry, I in my brain that went to like a warship, not like worshipping somebody.
I said worship.
A Navy battleship.
All right.
Yes.
It's
just every time he talks, his one eyebrow goes up like this. It's really intimidating.
Yep. Okay. Well, Perry, just let me try and handle. Let me handle this.
Okay.
We're making asses of ourselves.
Okay.
Mr. Warchief. Yep. We are well, thank you, and we appreciate your openness into allowing us to join your tribe, at least temporarily.
Waawaatesi's gonna look over at Grjorn and like give him an evil eye and like shake her head at him. You're like, stop, shut up.
No one said nothing about joining no tribe, little man.
I mean, following along and journeying with your Thane Borok.
Now this is up to Borok here, bringing y'all around. But if these two had difficulties fighting this splitter, I can only imagine you guys went through hell and back and you came out one piece. So I'm going to give you a little bit of credit, all right?
I appreciate that. Yep. I didn't have any problems fighting.
Thank you.
You should have seen this guy. He put him down.
He looks up and goes, "You little guy, you did."
Oh, I did, sir. I did. You should have seen it. I went aboo, and it worked. And I created this big like growth thing, so they were having trouble. They had to fight through thorns, and they were like, "Ow, it hurts!" And then I finished him off with some spell power. I did really well.
Listen, I don't got no clue about that magic, but if you can wield it, little man, you're doing all right. So,
thank you, sir.
He looks around kind of this desolated village and goes,
yeah, doesn't look like there's a lot much for us to do here.
he whistles to the other two that have been left behind now and says,
all right, you two, you move out towards the east, towards the west. You give me an idea what we're looking at. The rest of you guys, come on, let's head up. Let's go back to camp.
Excuse me, Mr. Warchief Dolva. Just before you go, if it pleases you, I received a message that I'm curious if you've ever heard of anything or can make sense of this. Stone in the sands is where the power lies.
Stone in the sands. I think you asked me about this before when you got into camp, and I know there's some desert. There's some desert to the south.
Hey?
Now, them Comodan dynasty, they got a lot of trade routes going through the plains here. We keep off them trade routes because they're pretty heavily looked at, but I'm sure one of them goes through that place, or you could find someone that'll give you an idea on what to do.
I appreciate that. That's very helpful.
No problem.
Chief, we have a small camp. It's only an hour's ride if you want to stay there for the night before we head back. 90 pounds of bear meat, so not gonna go hungry.
All right, get that fire going. We'll stay out the night before we go on.
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea. Truthfully, it's been a bit of a long day. It'd be nice to have a rest.
Yeah, I guess. Let's go.
you all pack up a little bit, and everyone grabs their horses and heads back to the camp, which was just a little bit off to the side, kind of in the fingers of the Scale Bearer Mountains that you guys had camped in. The camp's still there, and everything has there's been some scavengers coming at the meat a bit, but there's not a lot. Seems like maybe something was just taking a piece, but it's still there. It's still preserved. And you sit down as the dawn. It's about afternoon now, and you're sitting there, and you're just getting ready to go. What are you doing?
Well, gonna pack up as much as we can for to be easier to take back to the main camp. I'm just kind of avoiding Perry at the moment. Working around him, so to speak.
Yeah, Perry. You want to do over there and then deal with and then.
Okay.
Do you want to leave the items with me?
Okay, here. I'll give you the items, and I'm going to take some rum and.
That about.
It tastes good, but it hurts. Okay.
Constitution saving throw, sir.
Fuck.
Burning.
Oh, I got burning. That is 22. So Perry.
Yeah.
Man,
That boy handles his liquor.
You're confident too. You feel like you feel like, yeah, I got this. You're feeling loose and limber.
I got this. Okay. Borok, can I have a word with you? I think we need to clear the air. We need to just go for a little jaunt over the way here. Just go for a walk.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. All right.
As the both of you get up and start to move away, you see Dolva sitting by the fire, and he goes, "Borok, don't let him get the finishing hit on you too, eh?" And he looks back at the fire and like, a little bit of meat in.
Wow.
Thanks, Torva. Now he's dead.
It's Dolva.
But... Dolva. Yeah. Okay. Would you like some rum? I brought it. Share a drink.
No. Is that your intent? Know what? You drink some of that. I got some whiskey here that I'd rather. I'm not much of a rum drinker, truthfully.
It's from Navigawa. It's a good place.
Hey, that's where I'm from.
I'm just not.
Okay,
just never liked rum that much.
We need to get a bit further away so that. Let's keep going.
All right.
Listen. Yeah. So back there in the cave, I fucked up, and I'm sorry for that. And it takes it. I may be a little man, but it takes a big heart to admit when someone's wrong, and I was wrong, and it was wrong of me to cast the sleep spell on you in an argument, and I'm sorry for doing that. That was even though I thought you were being mean, my retaliation doesn't make it okay, and I'm sorry for that.
Perry, I've been thinking long and hard on why that all kind of went down, and I do appreciate your apology. I guess I'm trying to wrap my head around the reasons why you're here, truthfully, because I'm just not seeing you do much to pull your end of the weight when it comes to day-to-day stuff, or really even kind of like it seems like you don't really like us that much. So I just want to get whatever it is straight. What are the, whatever you're hiding from us, or whatever you're looking for, I don't fucking know. Whatever you got, the flowers and mushrooms and all this stuff, I'm not good with that. But I need to know a reason why you're here. I need to know a reason why I'm going to keep you along with me. And I need you to never fucking ever use magic on me again unless I tell you to.
Okay, I'll address the second point first. Yep, that was pretty clear and well read. But I left home because in search of the, as you say, flowers and mushrooms and crap. they're really valuable, and I could teach you, and essentially I make potions and I can sell them for a lot of money, and they can do really cool things. But as far as coming along with you, I actually stick with you folk because I like you guys, or you folk. You folks are really nice to me, and you make me feel safe, and I don't know if I could do it on my own out here. And I do think I pull my own weight. I think I did very well last combat there. Thank you. I had the whole plant things that grab people and stop them, and then I would in the last blow there. I think I did pretty well. Thank you. I just didn't message back at the time I should have, and you folks were worried about me, so I messed that up. I just wanted to. I tried my best to prove my worth, and that's why I took some initiative, and then I tried to put you down because I wanted to build me up, and I just wanted to show my value. And I thought by taking the lead and initiative in that cave, and I could prove myself to you folks.
Perry, I never doubted your usefulness in battle. I've seen that a few times. You know that. The reason we came in there in that cave is because we're worried about you. And I do, if you're part of my team, then that means I'm going to care about you, and I'm going to try and look after you. And when that gets, thrown back in my face, or it seems like you're not appreciative of that, then I start getting to a point where I'm not going to worry anymore. So I just need you to at least, give me some reasons every once in a while that you're still in this, that you still want to be with us and that you still want to be in this group. I've cooled down a little bit. I accept your apology. I apologize for shooting a warning shot at you. I just, there's a lot of emotions in that cave. So anyway, I'm ready to move forward if you want to do that as well.
I do. Okay, and then I go to hug him. I kind of take a step forward with my arms open. And I go to.
All right.
I just hug him. So I'm kind of just like my head is on his stomach, and I'm just like, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. Just
I'm not sure your head would be on his stomach though.
You touch the top of my head. It's like it's a little wet, but like
yeah.
Why is it wet up there? It's weird.
I smell. How much of that rum you had?
I've had a lot. I needed it for courage.
No, that's
I don't ever want to disappoint you again. And Waawaatesi used the I word. She said the I word that I'm having trouble remembering right now because Chris is an idiot, but Perry would remember it. It was irresponsible, and I don't want to be irresponsible.
I just want to do an insight check to see if he's like full of shit or not.
Go ahead.
I will add the modifier that I'm going to choose.
18.
It was only a 7.
So wait, Chris, are you or Perry? Sorry, are you bullshitting?
I'm not bullshit. I'm genuine. I rolled a persuasion check.
Okay.
I'm just being bad at being persuasive.
No, I just for Borok would have been a little, just because he's suspicious enough anyway. Fair enough. He hugs you a little tighter then, and tries to make sure that your head isn't in his crotch area.
It's on his thighs for sure.
It's on my thighs. Yeah.
Perry's that short that his head is on both
like 3 feet tall?
thighs.
She's like 3 something.
Yeah.
3 and change.
I'm 4'6",
I'd be
and
at
he's shorter
least
than
up to
me.
your stomach.
Yeah.
And how tall? And Borok, how tall are you again?
I'm 6'2".
Yeah, so there you go.
You're like literally at my dick.
But he side hugs you. He side hugs you. You're on the side of the thigh.
I did roll persuasion. It just wasn't high enough. Yeah, keep drinking that whiskey, boy.
All right.
Wow.
Well.
Okay. Oh, Borok, I brought those magical items and I gave them to Grjorn to check him out. And I hid them from you in spite because I was being snooty. I'm sorry for that. I was gonna bring them back. I was just being petty.
So those items were magical, eh?
Yeah, I lied about that. We were fighting, and so I didn't want to be nice and give you. I didn't want to reward you by giving you magical items after firing a warning shot at me. You see, I don't want to do any classical conditioning thing. So,
I'm gonna kneel down so that I'm at Perry's level.
Oh God!
And just say, I need you to remember something. When we get items like that, that is for the group. Those are for all of us. We deal them out and we figure out what one's best for each person. All right. If you're keeping them to yourself, that means that in a battle or in a fight somewhere, something that somebody else could be using that could help us or help you in the long run might not be there. So if you're keeping it for yourself, your own life's in danger. Just remember that. And I'll step up and say we should probably get back and cook up some of this bear meat.
Okay.
Thank God we got a few more people with us.
So jumping back to the camp, there's that kind of awkward silence where it's maybe you're with your teacher in elementary school, and they're just sitting there and they're like a normal human being. So Warchief Dolva is just sitting there, but just in silence, looking off across the plains, and Waawaatesi and Grjorn's kind of preoccupied with looking at the magical items. Waawaatesi, what would you like to do?
I would like to go into the woods and look for some items.
So the woods that they did the hunting in was a couple hours away, but there are roll a nature check actually.
Freak me, bro. That's a 9.
So you see there are bushes. There's bushes that kind of dot along the side of the mountain here. There's some shrubbery. There's some small trees and whatnot, but you can go kind of walk around there and take a look. And what exactly are you looking for?
I am looking for, I could find juniper berries aren't really in a forest. They're more of in a fieldy area.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Some arnica, some mint would be in a fieldy area, or probably closer to a stream or some sort of water.
Okay.
Beeswax and some poplar buds from the poplar tree.
Okay, so roll another nature check for gathering.
Oh, that one's so much better. That is 24.
Okay, that's not bad. You spend the next half hour going through all these bushes, and you find juniper berries. You find mint, and the only thing that you really didn't find is arnica, because once again, it's not by a stream. But you do remember that arnica and beeswax are easily obtainable back at the camp. In the Bloodhand encampment, or you can take the time out to go towards the where they hunted the bear, which is a couple hours away.
Oh, that's okay by myself.
You could probably shapeshift and get out there faster. Might even be able to fly.
I can't fly at level 6. You have to be level 8.
Not till 8 or 9, yeah. So.
Oh, I thought we did.
No, it's level 8. I think level 4 is swimming and level 8 is flying.
You would know better than me.
Yeah, I can't fly, so that's a no-go for now. I will, just the juniper berries and the mint are good for now.
No poplar buds, unfortunately.
Okay. Nope, that's good. I will just...
Guess they weren't that popular. I'll see myself out.
Wow. Yeah, leave. Thanks.
So,
how much of each of these the mint and the juniper berries did I get?
You
Just
got
so
a
I can add them in.
handful of juniper berries. So you have probably about juniper berries are pretty small-ish. I think.
Oh,
so
they're super small. They're smaller than a blueberry.
You've got about 20 in your hand that you're able to get off one bush. Pick it off clear. And the mint, you have about 6 leaves of mint.
Okay.
Mint leaves of mint. Wow, I'm so fancy. Grjorn,
Nice.
Sorry, Waawaatesi, is there anything you wanted to do there?
I'm going to go back to the fire and I'm gonna render down some of the bear fat.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna keep most of it in my pack if possible. I don't know how much bear fat I have either. I didn't ask last time.
Lots.
Yeah, it's a full bear. I'm saying you probably have copious amounts of bear meat that I have, bear fat that I have to. You have 90 pounds of bear meat. You know, I don't want to go into the anatomy of looking up like bear fat. So let's just say you got 20 pounds there.
Okay. Awesome.
However much you want,
Yeah.
put it in your equipment.
So I'm going to render some of it down, maybe about like 2 or 3 cups of the bear fat. And
Okay.
I'm also going to use some of it. I'm just going to like take like a handful of it and just like rub it into my hair and like on my skin.
Okay. And as you're doing this, Warchief Dolva is just kind of silently watching on. Doesn't say anything, just watches intently to what you're doing and
Little
just
pervy.
not like
It puts the lotion on the skin.
it's more just like seeing you be a part of like it's like a look of approval, let's just say. Like you're just kind of watching on going like, all right, good for you. Like just looking at you do all these things. Grjorn,
Right?
you look at the implements that Perry handed over and you see these goggles. First of all, you kind of clean them all off and you're looking at them. You see these goggles and they kind of have like these bird features to them. Almost looks like, you know, the nose piece looks like a beak and or like a very point of a beak, and then the rest kind of look like these bird's eyes where the goggles are. Secondly, you see a scimitar, but when the firelight catches it, instead of it reflecting a firelight glow, it glows with a bright white light. It gives off a bright white sheen. And lastly, you find a stone with some with polished agate, and it's a green like stone, and it's a cat head figurine, stone. It looks like a cat's face carved out of stone with these green eyes.
Cool.
After you spend your time looking at them, you kind of understand what each item is, and I think it's for identify. It's how long again?
10 minutes. It's a ritual. I can cast it as a ritual.
Yeah, so you take the 10 minutes to look through this, and I've sent Grjorn the information already, so Grjorn knows what it is, but that's just kind of like the descriptions of the items you see. As you kind of finish up doing all this, you see Waawaatesi going forward and doing rendering down her the fat, and you see Perry and Borok coming back towards the camp.
Yeah, so I sort of pictured like I kind of stepped away from the group, found a spot I could sit down and kind of meditate and take my time and
Yeah, sure.
magically identify through a ritual. Probably lots of green glowing at the time.
Yeah.
And then so I'm coming out of that, and I'm seeing Waawaatesi rendering her fat, and the boys coming back. So I'm gonna Brock and Perry, can I see you over here for a second?
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
Wawa, if you're not too busy, there might
Waawaatesi.
be. Sorry, Waawaatesi. There might be something. Can we all just have a group chat here real quick? I think I figured out what these items are. Perry, you happen to stumble upon some nice stuff here, I think. These goggles here, I think they give you some sort of advantage in seeing. Like, they're shaped like an eagle. They're probably like giving you eagle eye vision.
Ooh.
Would this benefit anybody? I don't think it would work for me. I don't know. Anybody want?
What's the other 2 items? That sounds
Well,
awesome.
I think those goggles might be good for Waawaatesi because she's already really aware of everything that goes on, and she hears and sees everything already. If you put those goggles on her, like, I feel like
that's true.
that combined with her elven eyes, like, she can see pretty far. You think?
Right, what do you think? What do you think,
I can see
Waawaatesi?
clearly now.
Okay, here you go.
Grjorn, if you want, you can actually, like, Greg, if you want, you can read out like what the actual thing is, so we can have a better understanding after you do your flavor.
Sure.
Just so everyone knows.
Yeah, we'll follow up on that. I'll pull out the little stone kitty cat hat. Barry, I have a sneaking suspicion this one's got your name on it.
Kitty cat hat.
It's a kitty cat rock.
Kitty? A cat rock?
Yeah.
How did you know I like cats?
I could just tell you're a cat guy.
What is
yeah.
I'm kidding.
This
What does it do?
I think it gives you plus a 1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws. There's no
my
real way
goodness.
to flavor that.
No, it's
Going all Vanna White over there.
you feel luckier as you do.
You're gonna feel it's gonna give you extra luck, and since you're the luckiest guy I know, we might as well keep rolling that down that road.
Thank you. Is that okay? Is that okay with you, Borok?
Oh yeah, I think that's it's a mighty fine item for you.
And this one here, and I'm gonna hold up a double-bladed scimitar, is very clearly probably for someone in this group.
I think Waawaatesi's probably gonna. That's for. I saw her training with one of those a little while back. That could be a good one.
I know what you're saying. It's time for old Perry to go melee.
I'm preparing
That was not correct, Barry. That was not at all what I was hinting at. But
If I'm as insightful as I thought, I'm picking it up right now. That's
that
what
keen
I'm
mind is just really functioning here.
I'm
like double
perceptive.
Terry size.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll hand it to him and see if he can hold it up. Hold this, Harry.
You get this, and then you put it in your hand, and first of all, it's like a 6-foot long pole with two blades on the end of it, and then you as you first try to grab it, you're like, oh, and you put your other hand up to hold it, so you can hold it with your hands, but trying to swing this around, it would just dig into the ground. Like you're looking at the implements of how to use this, and you're like, oh.
I'm gonna walk up and just like grab it out of his hands and like stick it into my pack.
That one.
Give me that.
Don't rush off with that one there, Waawaatesi. That is actually a very, very powerful item. One might say you could gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls with it.
Wow.
You gain a +2 bonus to spell attack rolls and the saving throw DCs of your Druid and Ranger spells.
Holy, thank you.
Jesus.
In
Yeah.
addition,
Thanks, Barry, for being a little one.
in addition, you can use the scimitar as a spell casting focus as a Druid.
Oh, nice.
When you cast a spell that restores hit points, you can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the amount of hit points restored, provided you're holding the scimitar.
Yeah.
So,
Study that
question
one up,
from
Amanda.
a
Waawaatesi.
newbie. Yeah, I was just gonna say, question from a newbie. Will that all just like happen on my D&D Beyond when I add it in?
Yes.
Okay.
So, other than like the ability of like when you cast spells that restore hit points, you need to remember
You have
that.
to remember the default.
But-
Yes.
So just so everyone knows, the items that we have, they're all on D&D Beyond. It's the Stone of Good Luck, Luck Stone.
That's what you got, Barry.
Yeah, the eyes.
The kitty stone of luck is what I'm
the
calling
eyes
it.
of the eagle. Let me go over that just for a second. The crystal lenses fit over the eyes. While wearing them, you have an advantage on perception checks, wisdom or perception checks that rely on sight. In conditions of clear visibility, you can make out details of even extremely distant characters and objects as small as 2 feet across. So, like a very small creature far away, you can make out the details of it on a clear day.
Waawaatesi, what's your perception?
My perception?
Yeah.
It's quite high.
Is it?
+8.
Yeah. +8. Okay, yeah, mine's +7. That's keep them then.
You want her to keep the eyes of the eagle and the sword? The
I
scimitar?
mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take him, but she'd have a scimitar.
So some of these items do require attunement as well.
Okay, yeah.
So the Luckstone, all of them actually require attunement.
Actually, attunement.
Yeah. So there are obviously if
we can discuss it later in chat. That's not a big deal. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So there you go. They're all available on D&D Beyond.
Hey, so Waawaatesi, are you taking eyes, or you want to give it to the old sharpshooter over here?
What was the name of the scimitar? Sorry.
It's called a moon sickle.
We just flavored it.
But we're flavoring it as a scimitar.
Okay.
+2, by the way.
Yeah, it's
We'll go into that later. We're going to that later. Don't worry.
Okay,
we're going
no,
through that
I just wanted to make sure that I had the name of it here was all. Bo, what do you think? Do you want the goggles?
We're gonna discuss it later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I would just point out that you often ask about her wood elf eyes, and
I know I'd love to be able to look for myself, but that's it.
Gotcha.
It's if she wants to give them to me or not, you know.
I don't care. Make a choice. All right, Bo, you take the eyes. She got the scimitar. Everything's
All right.
equal.
Grjorn, you didn't get anything out of it.
Hey, I am here with people I love.
I thought you would just say that you were already perfect.
Every
so.
day is a gift. I don't need anything but my rum and my axes.
Okay, so,
Really?
So Bo has the goggles, and I've got the scimitar.
Right? Well, Perry, I'm glad that you handed those back and let us work together as a team. I think that benefits everyone.
Well, I was always intending on doing so. I was just trying to flex some power move. That's all.
Well, it didn't look good on you.
Look how cute this little stone is. It's
my
got a little
God.
kitty and it's green eyes. Oh.
I like the green.
It's adorable.
You wearing it as a necklace?
So there's no string on it. It's just a stone as it is. But just so everyone knows, attuning to an item takes a short rest. So yeah.
We'll wait till we get the long rest here.
Yeah. You see Warchief Dolva kind of sitting down by the fire, and he's already cooking up some of this bear meat. And he goes, "I hope you don't mind. I kind of went in myself because heard you all bickering about some magical items over there. But I mean, good for you. But this old man's hungry."
Now, get
I
that
could eat.
completely sorry we didn't jump in on that sooner.
It's all right.
Well, so what's the plan? You all gonna take a bed down for a little bit? We're looking at to be the evening now, and are you want to wait for Torva to come in here or what?
My thoughts initially were we can go back. Well, we were on our way back to the camp, but if Tolva's coming this way, we can wait for her to arrive.
I don't know how old her bones are going to take her to get here. She's I sent the guy back. I sent one of our rangers back, but I don't know what time they're going to come back here. But once again, it's up to you all. I got to go back after this.
Well, what do y'all think? This is a group effort, so
Is she
what's
safe traveling alone?
Huh? What'd you say, Greg?
Is she
Is she
safe
safe
traveling alone?
Oh no, she's going to be traveling with a few other rangers. That's for sure.
Then wait for her.
Sir, you're going back before Torva gets here?
Well, I don't know how much help I'm going to be, and we still got that one scale tied up back at the camp.
would you like me to go interrogate him?
That's up to you, son. It's
What information do we need? I think that's the better question. Sorry for interrupting.
I mean, we're trying to figure out why the hell they're coming up here, and maybe if we can persuade them to go back. But my gut says that them scales are too hard-headed, and they're not going to go back anywhere.
I'm pretty persuasive.
I think I would like to wait here for Torva.
But I think the crystals are the more important priority at the moment.
All right. Agree.
Torva's coming here to investigate crystal.
Aye. Well, we wait for her.
Let's wait for her to arrive then.
All right.
Perry, what do you think?
I'm pretty tired. I think we should
That's on brand.
rest here.
That checks out.
All right. I'm going to take a. I'm probably going to have a quick little shut eye.
I have to take a quick phone call, folks, so I'll be right back. Yep, it's important.
I'm going to have a quick little shut eye and then probably take off before y'all wake up. But yeah, probably a better idea for you to wait around for Torva to come by.
Would you like to take my tent, sir?
Nah, it's been a while since I slept out on the plains. You know, no tent or anything, none of that fancy dancy stuff. I don't need that, but I appreciate it.
Well, we'll be nearby. If you, they give us a holler if anything happens. It's been pretty peaceful out here, truthfully. So
He takes a big. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, there is possibly a giant that's been roaming around.
Nothing that don't concern me. I could
I just figured I'd give you the warning.
appreciate it. And then he
Another
takes a big bite of his bear meat and just kind of. Well, dig in. Be as you are. Don't think you have to be all up and worried about me being around here. I'm just another traveler on the plains right now.
Just a plain traveler? I couldn't help myself.
Traveling plane.
Yes, sir. All right.
I'm back.
Hi, Perry.
Hello. What did we do? Well, I was gone.
Bedtime.
Oh,
Basically,
okay. You
yeah.
know what? I will do first watch because I am helpful in this group. So I will do first watch.
Are you sure you can stay up for that, Perry? We can give you a third watch if you want. You can sleep a bit first.
I will do first watch. I am good to go. I am here for the group.
You can do for first watch, and I will also be awake because I don't need a full.
And well, you know what? That's a good. You know what? That's good for you two to have some bonding time.
Oh, that's a good way to look at it.
Well,
Yeah.
good night.
A little team
I
building.
would call it bonding.
Hi, Waawaatesi. Let's bond.
Like glue?
Like glue. I don't. What's?
Glue balls.
Oh, yes. Well, no. That's too. I don't know about that because that's too forever. So yeah.
Yeah, glue bonds are for.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So what do you do on watch then?
I normally sit up in a tree, but he's around you.
Oh, and I can't really climb trees, and they're up really high, and I don't like that. So no tree for me. Do we stoke the fire? Do we tell stories? Do we tell ghost stories?
How about we have a little bit of fun?
Okay. What are we gonna do?
We are going to have some entertainment. A little while here. Gonna speak with plants.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Good luck, Peter.
As Dolva the Warchief finishes his food, he kind of lays back and puts a little bit of a bedroll beneath his head and just quietly just goes down as falls asleep as the sun's going down. And
I have a
is anyone else
question.
doing? Yeah.
Does speak with plants only affect me? Like they don't actually talk, so Barry's just gonna sit there watching me talk.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's a one-sided conversation.
Sweet.
Yeah. I'm a part of this.
Borok and Grjorn, what are you gonna do during this? Are you gonna bed down for a long rest?
Yeah, I'm going for a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay. So as the night starts to take hold, everyone beds down except Perry and Waawaatesi. Waawaatesi casts Speaks with Plants and looks around, and they see in the bushes over there. You can hear there's you hear whispering and people almost voices Waawaatesi from the bushes.
Barry doesn't.
Yeah, Perry doesn't.
Perry, Perry, over here.
Are the plants talking over there too? Oh, okay. We'll go talk to those plants too. I can hear them. I totally can.
Would he even know what I was doing?
Nope.
No, he wouldn't know that the plants were talking. He would just be like,
Oh.
"I'm getting you to follow me."
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, so as you go over to the plants, you hear,
I had all these berries on here, and now they're gone. Where are they?
That's adorable.
What color were your berries?
I don't have any berries.
Hi,
I've
my
only
name.
picked very dark black juniper berries. Just saying.
Well, my name. Hi, sorry, I didn't realize you're there. My name's June. I'm a juniper bush. Do you know where my berries are?
I think I saw some animals over here earlier today.
roll deception.
The 19.
And the bush just
Evil laugh.
you don't see
I have
anything
tricked your plan.
you don't see anything really from the bush, but all you hear is,
Oh, those pesky little birds are always taking things from me.
they're always taking it from me. And you hear another bush is like, yeah, that's a bad bush. I don't like that. I tell you, I don't like that stuff there.
What?
And
What's your name?
my name. My name is Barry.
Wow.
June is my sister.
Oh,
And
so June was a girl.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, well, gender as a plant, there's no gender, but but we call her my sister. Yeah. I mean, I had some berries taken off me too. Yeah, my name's Barry, and berries came off me. So,
Really different part of Brooklyn you're from than your sister.
two different parents, two different seeds.
Two different sets of parents, but we're brother and sister.
But I tell you, all those birds, they come in here and they take everything from me, and then they leave. I got no berries too. It's disgusting.
Those pesky birds. I
Now,
hear
Perry,
they poop all
what
over
you're
the
seeing,
place.
what you're seeing is Waawaatesi saying those pesky birds looking at this bush, and there's nothing going on with those bushes.
I'd just be like, yeah, those birds. Yeah. And I'm looking around like,
Like there's no birds here. What are you doing?
I'm having fun. This is fun. We're looking for birds.
And then June speaks up again. It's like,
What brings you this part of the plains?
We're just finding
Oh,
the bad guys.
bad guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that means. I only see what I got in front of me,
Yeah.
and that's you got pointy ears.
You have pointy leaves.
you see her just yelled at. You see her yelled at a bush. Like,
Pointy leaves. I look and I'm like, yeah, it does. They are kind of pointy. That's. I can't believe this is what you do when we're sleeping. You just talk to birds and that I can't see and identify pointy leaves. This is great. We're bonding.
We're bonding.
Like glue.
Actually, I'm gonna go in and be like, yeah, this leaf is pretty pointy. Pull it off and be like, look at it. It's so,
You hear
so
as
pointy.
as you rip the leaf off, you hear June go, "Oh God!" Immediately, hey, what's happening to my sister? And hey, look at that guy! Look at that little weird freak over there with his curly hair.
Perry, are you gonna let him talk to you like that?
What? Well, no. Well, Bo and I had a heart to heart. We're good now.
I'm not talking about Bo. Are you gonna let this guy talk to you like that?
What? I'm looking for a guy. Where's this guy? I'm looking for this guy.
June, the June is now going like, oh, my leaf.
Perry!
It's like, let me give me. I'll kill him. I'll take him out. I'll give him a niche.
I'll give him an itch.
Perry!
I'm looking for. What?
You just defiled
Where's the
June.
guy?
You just defiled June.
Who's June?
You touched her inappropriately, and it's not okay, Perry.
Did you? I checked my pack for my booze mushroom. Like, did you?
It's still there.
Did you get to the boo mushroom? What did you
Your
eat?
booze mushroom.
That's what I thought he said too.
That's a party. Unpack that.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Uh-oh, did Chris freeze?
I'm going to
he's there.
grab the branch of the bush, and I'm gonna like put it back and just like set it on top and be like, you're okay now. You're okay. It's fine. You're all better. You're fixed. You're fixed now.
You take the leaf and you try and put it back on the branch, and as you know, as a druid, you let go of it and it just takes off into the wind.
Oh shit.
Well,
Perry, roll perception at disadvantage, please.
yeah, thank you. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I rolled pretty high though. 18.
18. So aside from Waawaatesi talking to talking to something that you don't know essentially is right there, you see these bushes, you're able to discern that like she's obviously had cast some sort of spell, but the rest of the plains, there's been some movement in the plains. While your eyes can't see it, you hear like the padding of feet, of like foot hitting ground, and like almost in like a run. And you hear the occasional like growl off in the distance.
Waawaatesi, was that you, or was that with your plants? Can I hear plants talking or people running? Can you hear people running?
Do I hear people running? Whatever it is
Roll perception at disadvantage because you're really busy with those plants.
Gosh. Oh, that's 17.
You really don't hear other than like the screams of June and the now whimpering of June and Barry looking to take out whoever ripped the branches off. You don't really hear anything, but like, so just Barry just kind of hit that Perry just hit that threshold of hearing something.
I'm gonna
don't
cast.
hear anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna listen again.
Roll perception this time. No disadvantage.
12.
You don't hear it, but you hear off in the distance like an echoey sort of yip or bark.
I'm gonna cast light and then send it 20 feet out into that direction, like just my the little orbs. I think they're little orbs, right?
Yeah.
Or no, I touch one object. I touch an object. Okay, I'm gonna look on the ground with a stone.
Okay.
And pick it up and then cast light on it, and then hit.
So yeah, you quickly look around, you find a stone, and it glows that signature yellow, and you chuck it, and it's like almost seeing like a firefly in the night, just. And but this is it casts for 20 feet in the radius.
20
right?
feet, yeah, 20 feet.
Okay.
You touch an object no larger than 10 feet until the spell ends. Objects, bright light in 20-foot radius or dim light for additional 20 feet, and it can be colored as they like, so bright yellow. And then it lasts for an hour or until I don't cast it. So there's just a bright yellow glowing object, however far I threw the stone.
Okay. What's your spell save DC? Because I'm just trying to.
14.
14. Okay. You, as the rock lands, you could have swore you saw just the tail end of a knoll's foot walking out of light.
Okay. Waawaatesi, what do you do if you see gnolls and everyone's sleeping? Do we wake everybody up, or do we wait longer? I'm pretty sure there's gnolls out there.
We wake everybody up.
Oh, okay. I run. Two arms! We're under attack!
I'll go at Barry and be like, can you believe this guy?
Still talking to the plants.
Yeah.
And with that, we're going to take a quick break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Before we jump off, we just got to give a big shout out to Gordon 2000 Roddy for the follow. If anyone else has any announcements, let it out, or we will take a break.
Well, irrelevant to D&D, but I had a close call yesterday at work, and I just got a phone call. I'm all clear to go. I don't have to do a 2-week isolation.
Congratulations. Take that, COVID. We'll be back in a bit, guys. 10 minutes. All right. Bye. Well, what's up, my derps? We're back after the break. Peter, jump into it.
As Perry screamed out, "Everyone to arms," and the whole campfire sprung into action. Warchief Dolva gets up and he pulls out. He didn't even weapon on him, but he pulls out a dagger, and he's standing around. He's looking around. He's like, "What do we got going on here, Perry? Perry, little man, what'd you see?"
I saw a foot in the bushes. I saw like a paw foot, and I heard some yips. It's over there by that yellow light there.
And you can see in the distance this little yellow light pulsating with magical energy, and you can see beside it there's a rock. There's a Dolva pauses for a second. He says, "Everyone hang back here." And he begins to slowly approach the rock. He's with his dagger ready. Just then, from the rock, you see a gnoll sprint forward. One singular gnoll sprint forward and jump towards another rock just a little bit off to the distance there, and pretends to hide there. And Dolva quickly looks over to his left, and he holds up his blade and goes his hand out. And he's like, "Don't worry, little one. Come on over here. Come on.
Me?
No, he's talking to the gnoll in the background.
Oh goodness.
What are you guys doing here?
Harry's gonna cast mage armor on himself.
Okay.
Because I think it's been more than 8 hours since he last did so.
Yes, it has.
Okay.
So you quickly you kind of wave your hand over, and then this yellowish translucent armor appears over your body again, and you wait there while Dolva is kind of ahead doing like the patient maneuver, hand up, and he's holding his dagger out.
Okay, so I get 2 to the Arcane Word.
What's everyone doing here?
I'm still asleep.
You're still asleep? Okay.
What? Wake up!
Borok, what you doing?
Well, I'm just kind of following the chief's lead.
Okay. Waawaatesi, what about you?
I'm still over here talking to Barry.
Okay. Borok, you see Dolva slowly approach this other stone where this one singular knoll went behind, and he looks over to you and goes. He whispers, see if he does it. Anyways, he goes.
Borok, get to the other side of the rock.
All right.
I'm gonna scare him.
I'll move around the other side. Get ready with my net.
All right. And together in unison, you move around the rock, and then Dolva, like a farmer herding a cow, just goes around the corner and goes, "Ah!" And then the knoll darts out towards your direction. I need you to roll a dexterity check. To see if you get it off the net. You see if you can throw the net on top of it.
Just a dex check, right?
Yeah, just a dex, a d20, and now your dex modifier, sir.
They're there.
Thank you.
Oh shit, 23.
I'm not lying.
You rolled that 20.
Natty one.
Oh wow.
Oh, crit!
The knoll looks back behind where Dolva is, and then darts forward directly into your arms, and you wrap the knoll in the net, and it's like snarling and biting and it's like trying to paw out.
Whoa. Is it like a full? Is it like a grown knoll, or is it like a?
I thought you were doing that in character. You're like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is it like? What are you? Yeah.
No, it is a full-grown knoll, so it's about medium-sized. It kind of has a yellow fur with black spotting around it, and from what you discern, it's like just snapping, and it's very much terrified of what's going on right now.
Now, what are you doing here? That's mighty way off to be from whatever pack you're part of.
It just keeps growling, and now it's settled in the net, and it's just staring at you while you're holding the net up.
Well, yeah, I see you don't have too many options here, so let's try and do this the nice way. Why are you following us? I mean, is there more of your group somewhere in the plains nearby?
Splitter. Gone?
Splitter's dead.
Sorry, I just heard something else.
Where?
We burned him. Back in the cave. We burned him. He's dead.
You see, like this sense of fear now go to a little bit of more relaxed state, and there's less fighting within the net now.
Let me go to my people.
He sniffs the air.
Why? Why would we do that? What were you? Why were you coming up on us like that? That was pretty reckless, truthfully.
I know. Spying on you. I trying to run.
Trying to run. Where? Why?
Get back to cave. But no need now. Splitter gone.
So there's more of you out there in the waste. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. More.
Now, was Splitter a bad person? Do you have someone that might be a little more amicable to talk with?
I don't know. How many of them you left?
I'll just shake my head.
Splitter, go crazy.
Yeah, we saw that.
Make us go here from wastes.
So you didn't want to follow suit from the wastes?
No. No.
All right, Chief. I think if we let this one go, you might be able to tell the rest of that pack to stay in the wastes, not come this way. Splitter dead. Hopefully that'll be the end of it. What do you think?
Dolva, Warchief Dolva walks up towards the net and kneels down, and he looks this gnoll directly in the eyes and says,
See, this is the problem there, Borok.
and he grabs the snout of the gnoll and goes, kind of looks him up, looks inside him and goes,
You can never tell with these little flea bags what they're gonna do. You know, he could be just bullshitting to you before.
Yeah,
and you hear a slight whimper coming from the gnoll. He goes,
Please. I tell people, I tell Noel, no come back. No come back.
I think we let him go. And I think that if we do, you steer clear of that cave. You don't go back there.
No. Crystal in cave. Glowy rock. No good.
That's what we think as well.
he kind of gestures around with the net, raises his hands up. You see the net, he's all covered. He's like,
Let me go.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you the option here. The chief over here has his dagger out, and I got 2 axes on my hips that I'm pretty quick with. I'll let you go. You try anything on us, you're dead. You get it?
Yes.
I just left the net off.
there's a moment of unease as he kind of gets back up, slowly walks back, and then pads off into the night.
You're making a pretty brave statement there, Bo. You think he's gonna hold up to your end of the bargain? Doesn't look like the other one did.
Well, the way I can tell, here's 1 or 2 ways this can go. He goes back there, tells them not to come this way, and they stay over there. Or he goes back there and tells them to come this way, and we deal with them the way we're going to have to anyway.
Yeah, I hope you're right. Why do you think that Noel was talking about how that splitter left from the wastes? Why? Why do they go there? They all got what they need there. They got bones. They got all the items they need over there. Why they come out this way?
My best guess is that crystal stuff made his mind go haywire, and that's why they left. As he said it himself, he started going mad and came this way and wanted to push this way. They didn't want to.
Yeah.
Or that crystal's maybe worth something to, or was worth something to him, because they were holed up in that cave with it. Could be some sort of obsession that once you have it, you need to be close to it or something. I don't know. I don't know a lot of things, unfortunately.
Right. All right. Well, I think that's my time for me to part.
And you see his horse pad up. He's like,
Keep an eye on the rest of these. Maybe I'll see you back at camp.
Yeah, you know what?
and he rides off into the night.
Good ass, Perry.
Thanks, Bo.
All right, I'm gonna get some sleep now. Waawaatesi, are you talking to plants again?
So, Barry, do you know where there's any more plants like you that have berries that might need some protecting?
Roll a persuasion.
The dance, though.
14.
Well, you know, I mean, I know a few places that we all hang out. You know, we feel it in the roots, right? I know where they are, but there's probably a little bit more over the ridge over there. But you know,
I mean, I just want to protect them from the birds.
oh no, I understand. Listen. I understand. I like that you're here. You know, you try to stop that guy from, you know, taking that leaf off my sister there. That was crazy, man.
That was just uncalled for.
Listen, it'll grow back. You know that joke where, you know, it grows on trees? Well, this literally does happen here. You know, those will grow back. It's fine.
Some kind of brothel or something.
Hey, June, you all right?
Wherever he wants.
June, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I think I'll be okay.
Hey, listen. I don't know exactly what you are or like what you do, but thank you, pointy ear lady, for your protection. But I gotta get some shut eye here. You know, the sun comes up and I gotta eat with all that photosynthesis. You know what that is?
Yes, I know what that is.
Cool. That's what us plants do to eat.
It's what makes you green.
That's exactly it. Well, anyways, good night.
Sayonara.
How long does Speak with Plants last?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay, so as you're leaving, you hear Barry going like, I don't know what the fuck with that, and then it cuts off right there. That's all you hear.
Bo, you said something?
Chris, you're muted.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, I just said are you talking plants again?
What? Me talking to plants? I don't know what you're talking.
I mean, like, I've seen you do it before, so I mean, if you're lonely, I get it. Do they have good conversations with you?
Harry was being inappropriate.
Oh,
Not.
now to who?
To June.
Who's June?
He took her leaf off.
Perry, why would you? Is that assault?
Ask for consent.
Sexual assault.
Sexual assault.
It's a leaf. It's a plant.
Oh, it was a plant. I thought there was maybe someone else out here, like, you know,
No,
Adam and
it
Eve
was-
style.
No, there was a plant, and I took a leaf from a plant.
Oh,
Goodness
all right.
gracious.
Maybe you should have asked for her permission first, Perry.
Oh, God. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed now.
As you all bed down for the night, it's pretty uneventful, and you wake up in the morning fresh and refreshed and fresh. I don't know what I'm going to say. You wake up fully rested, and the day is ahead of you.
Sweet.
Food.
Well, yeah, we got 90 pounds of bear meat, or I guess like 85 now.
I barely had any.
Well, let's get some more then.
All right. I'm going to go and try to rustle up some food and try to cook it.
All right. Well, while you're rustling up some food and cooking it, you see some more people on horses approaching, and you see three rangers with a smaller woman, kind of wearing gray robes, not too far off in the distance. While you're sorting around with that bear meat.
I'm also heavily spicing the meat because from where I'm from in Navigawa, that's how we eat our meat.
Covered in ketchup.
Yes.
You know that juniper berries that you pick Waawaatesi, if you mix that with a bit of sugar and boil it down, it might make not too bad rub for this bear meat. Just saying.
No. That's not what this is for.
All right. Well, you know what? Fuck me then, right? I just eat my hardtack and stale bread over here.
As you all are like discussing your morning, you can see that it is actually Shaman Torva with 3 rangers coming up, and they're kind of at the base. You guys are kind of situated on these like fingers of the mountain, and you can see them at the base. They kind of look up at you, and one of the rangers like just does a sorry in the distance.
Yeah, I can't whistle. You can just come over here.
They dismount, and as they dismount, you can see them like helping Torva down off the horse and walking her up the hill. And she says,
Oh, all right. That's a little bit of a long adventure. Okay, so this little fella here points to the younger half-orc, says, told me about there's some crystals that the ones that you found before in the jungle.
Yeah, they're in a cave and they took over Noel's body. We know nothing about it, truthfully, and it's kind of scaring the shit out of me, if I'm being honest. So we wanted you to check them out. There's it looks like a whole room of them or something. I don't know. Perry, did you get a look at that? Yeah, that crystal area or something, whatever it was.
Well, I got close enough to know that the glow was from the crystals, and it kind of might be, maybe it's a center hub for it, or maybe where it originates from, but I didn't want to get too close because I didn't want to get crystallized.
Oh, Perry, thank you for that. Yeah. How far is it from here? Like, could we get there soon?
Be about 2 hours. You know what? If we rode fast, I mean, I guess you can't. Can you ride fast?
She gestures to her body and goes,
What do you think?
Well, that's what I'm asking. I don't. Yeah, we'll take 2 hours. We'll take a slower route.
Peter,
yes.
I also saw the crystals. Would I know any more than what Perry knows?
You both saw pretty much the same thing, that it was like there's like crystal veins going through the ground, and like it's kind of like poking out of the ground there from what you've seen so far. Well, there's kind of like this momentary silence, and Shaman Torva goes like,
Well, what are we waiting for?
and she starts to make her way down the hill.
Aye, well, the road under the bridge wasn't paved in a day. Let's get moving.
You would stroll then?
What?
Road under the bridge.
I'm not even hairy.
Grjorn Troll Stomper.
Off
Let's
we
go.
Borok.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Oh yeah, here, I'll help you up.
Yeah, thank you.
Before we go, Torva, I got the mushroom for you, the cobalt mushroom that you asked for.
she kind of she's up on her horse right now, but she looks down at you, and you see like she has her tan skin, and like her wrinkled face kind of gets even more wrinkled with like a nice smile, and she's like, "Oh, you got the cobalt mushrooms for me." Oh, you just put it in that little pack there.
Oh, okay. Just gotta find it in my inventory here. No.
Wait, did I?
I think I gave
It's
you
not in my
one of them.
inventory.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
She
Okay.
did give you one.
Okay. Oh, here you go. Oh, you want it in the thing. Okay.
I didn't think they were for Torva though, because Torva asked for something that grew near the mushroom.
No, that's what she asked for. She asked for the cobalt mushrooms, and then she also told Perry about the clinger caps, which are the other ones you got there too.
Oh, okay.
She looks over at you, Perry, and says, "Thank you so much. I hope it wasn't too much of a difficulty for you to get them."
Oh no, not at all. Waawaatesi actually was the one that did it, and then she was nice enough to give it to me.
And she kind of catches Waawaatesi coming down the hill and looks and goes like, "Waawaatesi did this for you. That's rather nice of you. Waawaatesi, did you find any more there?"
I don't know if I found more.
Don't know.
Roll perception. Roll deception. Or are you lying about it, or are you?
Oh yeah, I have more. I think I got
Okay.
like 5 of them or something like that.
Okay, roll deception. Roll deception. Her eyes narrow and she goes, "Waawaatesi, are you sure you didn't find any more of these blue mushrooms?"
Blue mushroom?
Aye,
Are the
blue
mushrooms?
mushroom.
There was blue mushrooms?
I mean, if Perry has one that he says he got from you,
Yes.
that means you saw it, didn't you?
That was blue. That was a blue mushroom I gave him. Blue mushroom.
Aye. Okay, well, if you find any more, you can just give it to me. It's more so to, well, I mean, I didn't tell Perry, but you might understand a little more. This is more so for the tribe and the rituals we hold. If we don't have any more of these cobalt mushrooms, I don't know if I could be doing any more of the blessings that we have the Bloodhen tribe to go out with. But that's fine. If we find some more, we can try and get them.
I'll remember to keep my eye out.
Oh, thank you so much. Right. Okay.
Doubling down. It's brilliant.
Okay. And is there anything you want to do before we get to the cave there?
Yes, actually. Before, when I feel like we're getting closer and closer to the cave, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I think it's time, and I'm going to cast Mage Armor, just in case.
Okay. You for majority of the trip, it's pretty quiet. There's just the wind going through the sea of green grass that goes. It's another clear day, and as you get there closer, you can tell you're closer by the stench of the decaying hill giant out the front, and the hulking mass of the hill giant. And Torva looks over at Borok and goes, "Bo, did you take that down yourself?"
No, we didn't. It was already dead. It looked like those gnolls went after it just before we got here. It was pretty fresh.
Ah, right. Well, listen, we can't win them all now. All right. I need everyone to, well, first of all, help me off this horse there.
I wish I could help, but I can't.
I'll help her off.
She.
Sorry, I was just gonna say I'm kind of like rolling off my saddle at the same time.
Can you do a dexterity saving throw for me?
It's pretty good. 16.
You artfully roll off that where it looks like you're gonna hit the ground, but
Yeah. Well,
so Torva, she kind of groans as she's like, oh, and then gets out in the front and has her gnarled walking stick in front of her and says, looks back and brushes one of her braids back behind her shoulder and says, all right, lead me in.
Perry, do you remember the path down to the rock cave? I don't know what it is, the crystal stuff.
I do. Yep. You kind of just go in, and then you make not your first right, but your second right, and then you go in. Do you say I can lead?
Yeah, you just lead the way for us.
Follow me, people.
following you.
All right, so we'll just speed toward where everyone is, and then 1 second, just gonna move some stuff here. Okay. As you come back into this familiar place, the stench hits your nostrils, and you walk down the path, but it's oddly quiet in here. There is not a sound except for droplets of water hitting in some far off puddles. But you lead her back, cross the dead hyenas and cross the dead gnolls, and you come to this ramshackle wooden wall. And the three rangers that are with her kind of go in front, and she says, right, you know what to do. And they start to break down this ramshackle wooden wall, and as that's happening, the light becomes brighter and brighter and brighter. The full wall has been taken down, but you still can't see too far down here. You see little flecks of crystals, shards sticking out of the ground, about 5 to 10 feet in.
Hey, Bo, why don't you try on those fancy new goggles and see what you can see?
Yeah, all right, that's a good idea.
Okay, so Bo, you take your goggles and you put them on, and immediately your surroundings become almost crystal clear. Like it's like pun intended. As you begin to adjust, your eyes begin to adjust, and you see this. You see in the far off, there are collapsed rocks. There are larger crystals than you have ever seen, or gems or geodes, all sticking out of these rocks. And there's bones and, from what you can see as well, some carcasses.
That's not good. Tora, there's a whole. I'll describe that whole scene to her.
All right, so Torva here's what you say, and then like steps forward into this little alcove.
No, don't get yourself.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Right. Steps forward again, and she steps in about 10 feet, right about. I'll just ping it for y'all. Right about here, and she stops. And this is just before the crystal shards start to become a little more precarious to move around. And she looks and almost puts her hand to the rock wall and closes her eyes. And goes, This didn't start here. This didn't originate here.
How'd it get here?
The stone, it doesn't tell me too much, but I'm guessing it might be the bones that they have.
Oh no. We gotta burn this. We gotta burn it. We gotta burn all of it.
you as you're haphazardly as you're saying that, like haphazardly behind you, you see the Rangers all coming together and grabbing like pieces of rag, and even there are some torches that they're already lighting. They're seeing the importance of this, and Torva turns around and almost like backlit by this purple pinkish light, her beads clattering as she turns around. She's like, we must absolutely destroy every last bit of this right now.
Burn it, Perry.
Burn her all down.
You see the bits of broken wood that was from the chopped down wall start to get piled on top by the Rangers. You see Torva kind of off to the corner watching with a very concerned look on her eyes, and she goes, Perry, come here.
Okay.
You said you burned this last time. Where's the dead one you just killed?
And I kind of point to where it would be, which would probably be kind of right in the same vicinity, right? Like,
yeah, it's a little bit closer to the tent, and
yeah.
She says, "Everybody, hold for a second."
Oh no!
She goes over to the corpse of the burned splitter. And even the hyenas, she's looking at the hyenas. She sees that they've been, picked apart a bit, and she sees some of the crystal infection on them that is also now taking hold a little bit faster. From what you noticed, the hyenas now are a little bit more covered than what they were before. And looking at yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, with noticing that, can I kind of rummage through my bag of stuff and see if any of it is growing on the hyena stuff that I harvested?
Sure. As you're looking through your bag, you see the stuff that you had carefully carved from the hyenas were not touched. Yeah. And they're fine.
Whew. Sure.
Now, Waawaatesi, not Waawaatesi, Torva turns around and says, Pity, where's Wilton?
Where's the witch?
Where is the body?
It was, oh no, it was right here.
And where you set the body ablaze, you can see there was a fire around there, but whatever remains of Splitter are no longer there.
Yeah.
Oh no, Splitter's gonna be really, really mad. Oh no.
Well, you can see the concern grow over Torva's face. And she asks the Rangers to fan out, and they begin to start looking. They begin to start looking for tracks or anything on the ground, and they're like, she's like, "This, of course, the body didn't leave itself here." Right. We need to burn these hyenas right now too. Pity, if you think this is what actually happens, that it stops with fire, we need to burn these right now.
Okay.
Grjorn, Borok, Waawaatesi, look around, see if you can find anything.
All right.
Night.
I'm just kind of standing by the body area and like going over it and in disbelief. It just seems fucked.
Roll a perception check, please.
Mm-hmm. It's 14.
Looking around, you can kind of see the lay of the area where the battle took place. But being a skilled ranger, you see one track of footprints that are definitely fresher than the battle.
goodness.
And they're humanoid footprints. They don't look like someone. It looks like someone was with a shoe walked in here and walked out.
Well, I need to look at something here.
All right.
May I interject while you're doing that?
Yeah, go for it.
While we're all kind of figuring it out, I'd like to look at Perry and I'll sing to him, "To everything burn, burn, burn. There is a season, it's your turn, turn, turn." And I inspire Perry just in case he needs some help with his burning.
Oh, thank you. Is that a 6?
That is a 6.
I'm good at this. Thank you.
Right?
Oh, this is so I get another thing called Hunter's Intuition now. That I get to add a D4 to perception or survival checks as well. So I'll remember that for next time.
Okay, cool.
So advantage and a D4. Nice.
All right.
I'm going to see how fresh that track is. I want to take a look and would that be survival? Would that be?
That would be survival, sir.
All right. So 14 plus. Come on. All right, 14, 15.
Well, no, you rolled. It's 14 plus 7, right? 16. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
It's 15. My bad. Okay, so it's 15, and you can tell that these tracks were made within the last 8 hours. They're not fresh, but they're certainly someone's been here recently.
Yeah, this has all happened within the last 8 hours or so, guess. They're probably fairly close by. Torva, can you and the other rangers handle this?
She looks over to the rangers and says, one second though. And she kind of uses her walking stick, and she's moving with intent now, and she walks back to the area where all these crystals are, and she goes, "It's exactly what I've expected. Exactly what I expected." And she points to an area where something's been broken out, and you can see where something, let's say, has been chiseled off. And it's a large chunk that was taken out of something.
What is it? What happened?
Perry, you say there was the body here, the body was here, and now the body's no here. Now, I worry that maybe something was taken from the Crystal Garden, or someone who was here knows about the Crystal Garden.
Oh no.
And something's been taken from here.
Well, there's human footprints coming away from the body. With the body.
Yeah. Listen, you guys go ahead, and I'll deal with us. She's like, Rangers, come on. And they all start piling on more. And Perry, are you taking care of the hyenas that are kind of growing over now?
Yeah, I will. I guess when it's ready to go, I'll attempt to set it aflame.
Okay. As everyone's kind of getting together, there's a worried pace going on now, and you can sense it in the Rangers. They want to get everything kind of sorted out and done, and they start lighting things on fire. Perry, I'm assuming you're going along too.
Yes.
Okay, and you let a fireball loose, or what are you doing?
So, I was thinking, because it's kind of serious, that I might actually do a fireball. If it's all piled up and then all the crystals there, I'll do a fireball third level there.
All right. They start. Go ahead, Waawaatesi. Sorry.
I would also like to do my tobacco ritual.
Okay. So just at the feet of the area where it's deemed safe to stand with the crystals, you hold your tobacco ritual, and overseen actually by Shaman Torva, she stands there and has her arm on your shoulder while you're doing this. And then after your ritual is completed, the rangers, they start to set this long rope aflame, and it starts to make its way toward the garden. Now, Perry, go ahead and do your fireball.
Yeah, I was gonna do firebolt, but I think I'm just because of the seriousness, I want to make a big kaboom.
Yeah.
So I will cast Fireball for the first time on inanimate things here. That's 8d6. 4.
And we're all dead.
Well, no, spatial awareness, 20-foot radius in the area.
Because Perry is so known for his spatial awareness.
It was 1 or 2 times. Okay, so that's 10. There's another 6 there. That's 10, and that's 25 fire damage.
Okay. So as you see Perry step forward, kind of like shoulder to shoulder with you and Torva, Waawaatesi, and you see the yellow light from Perry's hands start to expand, and as it expands, it becomes less of like a neon yellow and more of a firelight orange, and you can feel everyone in the vicinity can feel the heat coming off this fireball as it begins to grow and grow and grow. And Perry just throws his arms back, and then just as he throws it, it seems like the fireball gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and just this huge blast of hot air just hits all of you across the face. And the crystal, yeah, pretty much the crystal garden is now aflame. And as you're there, you can hear pops and almost as like steam escaping, like seams are cracking, and you can see in these larger crystals like the and like you hear more popping. And beside you, Perry, Torva hasn't moved, and she's just standing there, curiously looking off further there into the distance.
I really hope this isn't like setting marijuana on fire and all like.
I'm ready to move.
Get infected
This is
with
going to bring
crystals from
down.
breathing it in.
Yeah, starts in the side the lungs.
Let's go. Let's catch whatever it was.
Yeah, I agree.
I got my axes out and I'm moving.
All right. There's a hurried nature as it has always been as you got in here and you start leaving. What are you all doing?
I'm going to like help Torva through the tunnel.
Okay. So you're going to be at the tail end. I'm guessing Grjorn, Borok, you're going first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Move with purpose.
Perry, are you with the two in the back?
Yes.
Okay. As you're all beginning to leave, you walk past all the bodies here, and you can hear the crackling out in the background. And you exit to the cave, and as your eyes adjust, you get a lay of the land. What are you doing?
Bo, what do your elven eyes see?
Checking for tracks and seeing what I see in the distance.
Okay. Roll perception, please. Or survival, I guess, would be,
Survival.
You tracking, yeah.
Plus D4. I don't know what it is there. I can't see it yet. Oh, 12. Give me a 4. Oh, there we go. 16.
16. Okay. As you, once again, you put your goggles on and you look off into the distance, and you can see a pair of horse hooves, let's say, go off a little bit more toward the east. You guys are coming from the west. These tracks go to the east, southeast.
Let's ride.
Send Waawaatesi out front first. She can get there faster than we can on a horse.
I mean, I think we can all go the same speed on the horse. No.
Yeah, it would all be the same speed, of course.
I meant, make her do the panther thing or whatever.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think it's as big of a. We're just trying to get there, right?
Yes, I want a panther to ride a horse, Waawaatesi. Good night. All right, let's go.
Okay. Waawaatesi, as you finally catch up with the rest of the group, you help Torva up on her horse, and she says, "You group go take care of it. I'm going back to the camp. We need to have a talk with Dolva. This has become incredibly serious. Be careful while you're out there." Waawaatesi, can you make a perception check for me?
That is an unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20, okay. You can see kind of surrounding Torva, there's like these, if you remember a couple nights ago, you had...
She told me to look for?
Huh?
The little things that she told me to look for?
Yeah, she mentioned the Chewinga, which are these little creatures, and you see rushing into the cave these small little figures. It's almost like with a quick blink, you see these little figures running inside the cave. It's almost like they're not even a foot tall. They're tiny, and they're all running in, like rushing in.
What the heck?
And as quickly as you look, it's gone.
No, get a move on. Golly, don't count your chickens before they're cooked. Keep it moving. Talking about a panther on a horse. Bo, do the thing. Bo.
Torva.
What am I doing? I'm already riding.
Oh, God.
He's already taken off there. You're kind of standing there like unsure, Grjorn, and the Rangers have already started to leave with Torva. Torva's kind of looking back at you, Waawaatesi, after you helped her up onto her horse, and she's going back west toward the camp.
Where's Perry?
You're gonna step on Perry's head to get on a horse. Torva.
Yes. No time. Go. Get going.
Okay.
What's the hold up? What's going on?
I saw something go into the cave.
What did you see?
Well, you've already taken off.
Yeah, Bo, you're already gone.
You've already.
Yeah.
But
okay, all right. Yeah.
Grjorn, you've jumped on the horse with Perry, and I'm assuming, are you waiting for Waawaatesi, or are you just going?
No, I waited.
Okay. So now, Waawaatesi, as you look over, there's Grjorn and Perry on one horse, and Bo's already taken off on the other.
I'm conflicted.
Well, speak.
I saw something go into the cave.
What?
Something went into the cave.
What's a something?
I don't know.
Dangerous?
Something. I don't know. It was about your height.
No, it's 1 foot high.
I know.
So it was masculine and thick. And
thicker than a snicker.
The Rangers are in there. They can handle what? It's just an animal. Let's go.
Can we warn them that something's coming in there?
Okay.
They're gone. They took off with Torva.
Oh, I thought the Rangers were still in the.
No, after you guys set fire, you all evacuated, and they're escorting Torva back to the encampment right now.
And where did Bo go again?
Bo took off to the east.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Perry, and I'll hop off the horse. Perry, you catch up with Bo. Take care of the Rangers, Torva and Bo. Waawaatesi and I are gonna run
No,
inside.
Torva went one way, Bo went the
Whoever
other
went
way.
the other way. I went towards the tracks,
Well,
and
we'll let Perry
you
figure
guys
it out.
were there. So
It's canon now.
I'm not there. So you guys figure it out.
Perry,
Make the
follow
decision.
both of them.
Make a decision.
Which way do I go?
Want to stay there? Go.
Catch up with Bo, Perry. Waawaatesi,
Bo.
you and I back in the cave.
Someone needs to tell me what you're doing.
I'm going after Bo.
And I touch my ear and I'll be like, Bo, Waawaatesi saw something go into the cave. Her and I are going to investigate. Perry's coming out to catch up with you. Go a little slower.
Am I too far to hear that?
It's 120 feet.
Taken 100 feet.
120.
120 feet. You're just on the tail end of that. You can hear that by now.
Like, fucking Waawaatesi.
Well, it's already been said and it's done, so let's go.
Okay, going into the cave.
Okay, hey Perry, you surprisingly like just kick the sides of the horse, and the horse just takes off. And you almost are taken off the horse yourself, but you sprint forward, and you are keeping pace behind Borok as he moves towards the southeast. Grjorn, Waawaatesi, you quickly head back into the cave. Both of you have your dark vision, so there's no problem getting in there. Waawaatesi, you don't see any tracks on the ground. I need you to roll a nature check.
Can I help with that? Because I assume we're both going to be looking.
Yeah, you can, but you have to do it with disadvantage, sir.
What I meant is give her advantage.
No, because it's
I got
only
a
really
19 without.
it's hard to explain.
Okay.
It's just it'll cancel out. Yeah.
What were we doing? Nature check? I got a 10 and you got a 19. Whoops.
Okay, so Waawaatesi, you see the glimpse of another little shadow going back towards the crystal garden
This way.
into the same area. So
Grjorn,
you
this way.
Hey, let's go.
you pad quickly down toward the to the area here, and Waawaatesi, you see now the flames have grown incredibly larger, and they're continuing to grow bigger and bigger, and you see just glimpses of shadows of these little creatures throwing more wood or little scraps of wood into the fire to keep it going. And you see some of them dancing in front of the fire, some of them ritually swaying back and forth as others of these little figures keep throwing more wood into the fire. They turn around and see you and immediately disappear. The thing, Grjorn, you don't see this.
I see nothing.
Okay.
So you see Waawaatesi kind of paused, looking at some.
I've got like my axes out and I'm kind of like looking around aggressively.
We're okay. We're okay here. We can.
What?
We're okay. We can go now.
What do you mean we're okay? We came back. You said there was something.
There was something, and now it's gone.
How do you know it's gone?
Cause I saw it gone.
Well then quick, let's move. Wasting time. And you better pick me up and put me on the horse and not tell anyone about it.
There's no horses left.
What? What happened to Waawaatesi's horse?
Oh wait, you had 3 horses. That's right. Yeah.
Harry has it.
Let's move. And I'm running out.
Okay.
I'm following.
So
I would probably be ahead because my legs are longer, but
Now, dwarves are fast in short distances.
Borok, Perry, you're riding through the plains here, and this is a open stretch of land that you can see pretty far. And even with Borok, do you still have the goggles on?
Yep.
Okay, with your goggles, you're kind of getting this. It's a weird vision. It's like looking through binoculars while also driving. So you're like you're trying to keep your concentration, and you see a village not too far off, like a small farming village, and you immediately remember this as one of these small farming villages that the Bloodhands would occasionally trade with, not raid. This is one of the ones that you've had an agreement with, let's say. But that's all you see right now.
What time of day is it right now?
What time of day right now? It's by the time you got there, it's about afternoon, like 11 o'clock, 12.
Okay. Thank you.
He's looking for second breakfast.
I'm going to, when I get within 1,000 feet, that I would know if there was an item that Splinter had on his person.
Splitter.
So Splitter, sorry, not Splinter.
It's all right.
So Splitter that he'd have on his person, even if it's charred.
Right.
I was close enough that I would have been familiar with it. So I'm going to cast. I get one of these a day. Locate object.
Okay.
And see if it's in this building, or see if it's down with 1,000 feet.
With 1,000 feet. All right. Cool. You feel that you're at the good distance, and you begin to cast the locate object. And this is interesting because like you've never really done too much spell casting before, and within your goggles you feel like this tingle in your eyes, and your eyes kind of go this neon blue over, and the vision in front of you kind of scans out, and like it almost like a pulse throughout the plains, and this is just to detect any object that was on Splitter.
Here, I'll post it. It's a specific object that would have been on his body that
I'm just clarifying.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it's up to 10. It's 10 minutes concentration. Here, I'll post the spell in the thing.
Bow's red.
No, you get a ping in this pulse, and immediately the ping happens, and you're concentrating for 10 minutes, and you're tracking this little thing that goes. It's past the village a little bit, and you see this like little figure, and it looks like the outline of a corpse. And then you're concentrating on it as the horse is slowly padding, and you see it move a little bit to the left. It stops there for a second and just immediately disappears.
Oh, what the fuck? Harry. Something just disappeared up there.
What disappeared?
I don't know. I had an object. I had the locate on the object, and saw it moved, and it's gone. It just disappeared.
Oh, what does that? What does that mean?
I don't know. I was hoping you're a magic user. I was hoping you could tell me.
Okay, look, I don't know the spell, but I've kind of heard it before. So locate object. It's either out of range, or they've disappeared, like they've gone into a different plane, or they've gotten rid of the object or destroyed it somehow. What were you looking for?
I was looking for the belt that was on Splitter's body.
Okay, it's either been destroyed, it's gone to a different plane, or it's out of range. It's got to be one of those three.
All right. Well, maybe they used some magic to get farther.
Oh, that too. They could have somehow sensed that you were tracking them and used magic to cover it up, like an anti-magic field, or there's an area that's rescinds magic. I'm not sure.
Oh shit! All right. Well. So what time of day did you say it was?
It's afternoon, midday.
Yeah. All right, well, let's just catch up to that area that I saw, and we'll see if we can find any tracks there, or if they just disappear or vanish.
All right. as you're discussing this with Perry, Waawaatesi and Grjorn catch up to you and are kind of shocked to see you just stop there.
What's going on? Why are you guys stopped?
They just disappeared.
Who?
They catch
they?
you up at the events.
Who's they?
So go ahead.
I don't know yet.
Right.
The body and whoever's carrying it.
How'd they disappear?
I was tracking them, and then it pinged, and I saw them, and then they slightly moved a little bit, and then they were gone. It did it. Never mind.
No, do you got a
I was
question?
gonna say because with those goggles, it says I could see something clear, 2 feet across, whatever. Would I've gotten a good look at whatever it was that was moving?
What you had the locate on was the corpse itself.
Right.
So in a weird way, you would see like this floating like skeleton corpse kind of like being carried like that. You could tell that it's being carried by something.
Okay.
Well,
But good use of the combo of the items and that.
Yeah.
where'd you last see it? Let's head in that direction. You guys are trackers.
We're standing on where we last saw it.
So you've seen it. It was kind of in that little farming village area that you went to.
Oh, that was
you see off in the distance.
That's what I had said to Perry. I said we should go. Sorry, before they caught up. My apologies. We already
It's all
done.
good. It's all good.
So we aren't in the spot where it was?
No, we're gonna
All right,
head
let's
there.
Move swiftly.
so-
Now I know this town. Do not hurt anybody in this town. They are trading partners. They won't. They shouldn't be hostile towards us. Keep an eye out, though.
Suspicious.
All right. As you all begin down the towards the village, it's not too far out. It's probably another hour's ride, and off in the distance, smoke billows out of a grouping of small huts surrounded by fenced-in tilled fields. Cows walk freely and graze in the nearby fields, while a small figure is seen ringing a bell in the distance. The cows slowly begin to make their way back to an opened pen, although your eyes fix towards a row of 3 tents just outside the grouping of houses, where a few figures stand huddled in what seems to be conversation. Borok, as you get closer and Waawaatesi's there with you, Borok, Waawaatesi, you both are very familiar with this area. You've done in your multiple raids or stops. The Dolva's has asked you to come to this farming village. It doesn't really have a name. It's just one that's always kind of been there, used as a trading post for the Bloodhands. You do notice that there's a little bit of a military presence that wasn't there before.
This is a little odd for Post Malone. I wasn't expecting this place to have any military presence.
Trading post one.
Yeah, that's Post Malone. We call it.
Oh,
Doesn't really have a name, but
God, it's actually canon now. Gotta put it in my goddamn notes.
Should have named it.
Seems to me you're full of Maloney. Oh boy.
Oh man. So, do I recognize these figures, or is it like, is it Comodan? Like, are they wearing Comodan Dynasty?
Do you have your goggles still on?
Oh, yeah, like my goggles are going to sit on my head, so anytime I do a perception, it's just going
So
to
you roll a perception check, sir.
Yeah. I'm going to look like an idiot for the rest of the campaign, but at least I'll have nice sight.
Get the fan art of the eagle eyes.
Yeah. plus 4, so 18 plus D4 is so dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. You throw the goggles on again, and you look at the tents, and you're kind of focusing in, and you see one red dragonborn and 2 green dragonborn, both in varying states of scale mail or chain. And you can tell that, yes, this is a contingency of the Komodan dynasty.
Whoa. Now hold up my horse. Common soldiers.
They're the ones that took them?
I have no idea, but it was they're the ones that are inhabiting the town right now. I think we need to tread lightly here.
Yeah. Waawaatesi, no wind chimes.
I'm already gone. I'm going to be walking up and I'm gonna notice. I would notice other Komodan dynasty people.
Oh, we're far away. We're not.
No,
they're
I know,
very
but
far
I'm
away.
walking. I'm going up ahead, and I guess Grjorn's coming with me because he's on my horse.
Waawaatesi. Slow down.
So yeah, I'm gonna keep heading towards the town.
Okay.
How long would it be before I got there?
Well, given the goggles that Borok has and where you started to walk forward, there would still be another 15 minutes of getting towards the town. But that's where we'll leave off to see where.
Oh shit!
Oh my god! I thought we were going in wind chimes and all.
Oh man!
All right.
I got yelled at for that last time.
Do you remember getting yelled at for that last time? That's the
Yes,
important part.
Waawaatesi got in some serious shit with Bo. Okay.
That's right, and yet you're doing it again.
No, she's not.
All right, folks. Well, thank you very much for watching. Does anybody have any announcements? I think we're clear on my end.
I'm good. We're here.
Don't forget to follow youtube.com/thederpwood. Also, a lot of the music that you've heard within the shows is up there, DMCA free. You can use it in your streams and your videos and whatever you want. And we'll keep posting those each and every Tuesday.
Made by Grjorn.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. He does.
Grjorn Designs.
Yeah, he's fucking shooting that stuff out all the time. It's awesome.
Yeah, trying to keep up with it. A couple new ones that were in this show will be going up soon, hopefully. And some space stuff that somebody asked for is queued up to go next week. So anyway, without further ado, Ty, take us out.
Actually, since I stole it from him last week, Chris, to be honest.
Oh.
Thank you for watching, and come back next time on Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, no.
Hey, okay, bye.